Remember, remember, the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. We see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
Lightly below scholarly standards, as it was written way after the events described herein. For some technical notes, please note the use of video devices, flash photography, and live streaming is welcome. Being that this is the 24th anniversary production of our show, it frankly won't be as good as other productions because we're saving all the best stuff for next year when it's the 25th anniversary.
Okay.
But you've already paid for your tickets and you're already here. So, on that note, I welcome our fine leader, Caswell Cook.
Chef. Hey everybody, welcome. Are we ready to have a good time tonight? So I'm going to start with a little downer news. The fire chief said we can't have the bonfire because it's too windy, so let's have a boo for that. So what the Windjammers decided to do is, because the Windjammer is going to be open year-round this year, they're going to do a bonfire on another night. And it'll just be a bonfire, won't be the play. So it'll be like a two-part Guy Fawkes. You got tonight with the play, and then we'll have a bonfire at another time. But I apologize for that. I know. Whoever came just for the bonfire, you can go home now. How many people have been to this production before? Make some noise. Has anybody been to all 24? Couple. The first year we did it, about 10 people showed up and they laughed and said, "What are you doing?" And I don't know how 24 years has gone by. I just do not feel that old yet. But it's amazing that this has become kind of a tradition down here. This has become a tradition, and next year we are going to celebrate 25 years of doing this show. We want to thank our hosts. Give it up for the Windjammer having us this great venue to do this. And before we get started, I wanted to just say we were really thrilled. We've had a couple of great musical guests over the last 24 years, and tonight we have an amazing guest who's going to be on stage. The songs you're going to hear after the first couple will be all his songs that he originally recorded in the 1970s. If you remember England Dan and John Ford Coley. We are very fortunate tonight to have Grammy nominee John Ford Coley, who placed quite a few top 10 hits. And he's going to sing those songs tonight with the Beach Band for you, so you can feel free to join in, sing along, and afterwards say hi to John. And we also encourage the audience to boo, cheer, hiss, participate. Just don't throw things. And it's going to be a fun show. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, I hope everybody has gotten their seats. The people who reserve seats, I want to thank you for doing that. It's great of you to support this event because it's free. And without your support, it doesn't happen. So without further ado, we now present Guy Fawkes, the 24th annual edition.
In the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 1605, as Guy Fawkes was plotting against jolly old England, King James was very concerned that the English were not making sufficient strides in being absolutely smooth. Brits are quite stuffy that way, and the king wanted to reverse that policy, but back to Fawkes. He and his group of co-conspirators were attempting to blow up Parliament.
The
You will not to kill, but die for vote. You don't even war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies flowing, and you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, oh, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears that I'm feeling today? The button is pushed, there's no running away. There's no one to save with no world in the grave. Take a look around you, boy, it's bound to scare you, boy. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, oh, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. My blood's so mad, feel like coagulation. I'm sitting here just a contemplating. Can't twist the truth, it knows no regulation. And full of senators don't pass legislation. Marches along can't bring integration with human respect. It's disintegration. The whole crazy world is just too frustrating. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, oh, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Think of all the hate there is in West Warwick. Take a look around to London and Cheswick. You may be here for 4 days as mate, but when you return, it's the same old place. The pounding on the drums, the pride and the disgrace. You can bury your dead, don't leave a trace. Like your next door neighbor, but don't forget to say grace. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Oh, you don't believe, you don't believe, you don't believe, oh, you don't believe, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction. Yeah.
It was a time in England of fear and hiding. In 1605, these men were confiding. To kill the king with one mighty blow, his oppression, his tyranny, all had to go. In the basement of Parliament, slowly but sure, barrels of gunpowder were part of the cure. Blow it sky high, they agreed was the way. Blow it sky high, November 5th was the day.
The king and his minions would perish in flame, but the king did find out he knew Guy Fawkes was to blame. He knew their hopes of vindication began to fade. With a knock at the door, they'd been betrayed. 12 men in chains, 12 men in locks, 12 men involved, but we remember Guy Fawkes.
My brave lads, remember, the 5th of November is gunpowder treason and plot. I see no reason that gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king has been victorious and has thwarted an attempt on his life, the life of the royals, parliament, and the country. The court is back in action and ready to do it again. Would you all join me, please, in welcoming the smoothest band around? Ladies and gentlemen, the original beach band. I give to you Russ Holly, Nolan Taylor, the coach, Roger Walsh.
Junior.
It's automatic when I talk with old friends. The conversation turns to girls we knew when their hair was soft and long. The beach was the place to go. With suntan bodies and waves of sunshine, the California girls in the beautiful coastline, the warmed up weather. Let's get together and do it again. Well, I've been thinking about all the places we've served and danced and all the faces we've missed. So let's get back together and do it again. Sing it out. Come and do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. We see no reason that gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. It fills me with great jubilation to welcome you to the smooth court of rock, yacht rock, and pina colada. Now, commoners and noblemen alike, stand fast, and those in his service rise for His Majesty the King as he takes his throne. My lords and ladies, and the rest of you, I suppose. Welcome! Last night, the upper house of Parliament was searched by a Sir Thomas Knevitt and one man claiming to be a Mr. Johnson, a pitiable alias, I dare say. Claiming to be a Mr. Johnson, a pitiable alias, saying he was a servant to Mr. Thomas Percy, who was there apprehended. Fawkes had placed 36 barrels of gunpowder in the vault below the House of Parliament with a purpose to blow up the king and the whole company when they should there assemble. Yes, that's right. That's you people, and you should be pretty goddamn pissed off about it. Afterward, 12 other gentlemen were discovered to be of the plot, and for some reason we really could not possibly care less about that.
Your Majesty, I have just traveled back in time to warn you about the plot to blow up the Parliament. I am here to save you all.
Okay, I guess we're happy about that.
First of all, you overacting jackass, you're a day late. We already caught the bastard, and secondly, you looked like shit, Bill. What the hell happened to you?
I let myself go. I had to fight with the Gorn, the guy at the Gorn. But I kicked his ass.
How lovely. Can I finish here? Yeah. Tonight, we put on trial and execute Guido Fawkes. The man behind this intended bloodshed for his traitorous acts against His Majesty King James I. God save the King! God save the King! Yes! Oh, horror! Horror! Hey, you know what? That was a pretty good line for Shatner. Would you do the honors, Bill?
I'm used to stealing lines from Nimoy all the time, sure.
Hey, that's great.
Oh, horror, horror, horror. Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee. But I hear the sound of the trumpet. And the beat of the drum.
Yeah, we got the gist of it. Yeah, that ought to do it. All right, that's enough. Seriously. Come on now. Enough, please. For God's sake, enough! Wow. Jesus. Between the wind and that. And now I have the high honor of introducing Lady Claire.
Guy Fawkes, 'twas his intent to blow up the king in Parliament. 70 barrels of powder below, poor old England to overthrow. By God's providence he was catch with a dark lantern and burning match. Holla boys, let the bells ring. Holla boys, God save the king!
God save the King!
Hip hip! Hip hip! A penny loaf to feed old Fawkes, a farthing cheese to choke him, a pint of beer to rinse it down, a faggot of sticks to burn him. Burn him in a tub of tar, burn him like a blazing star, burn his body from his head, and then we'll say old Fawkes is dead.
Excuse me, Your Majesty, and I mean no disrespect to the poets and people up here, but this is really lame, and I need something smooth. This is the court of smooth.
Hold on, baby, hold on. I agree. We need smooth. We need class. We need something out of this world.
Well, I may be just able to help the situation. I can help the court to get smooth. I come from a very big time where smooth was cool. the 1970s, Earth history.
Go on, I'm listening, Kurt, go on.
I must pull the records. Oh, it was a great time. Bell bottoms on men. Smooth Rock, Christopher Cross, the Village People, England Dan and John Ford Coley. And my personal favorite, Playboy magazine. I like the articles.
This sounds like a place I would love to visit. A place that is smooth.
Smooth like a baby's bottom. You know, like, Your Highness, I can travel through time to another smoothest year of all, 1979, and bring back an entertainer for you all. The smooth of smooth.
Okay. All right, Kirk, you sold me on the adventure. If you don't bring back something smooth for the Queen, though, I'll cut your sock off. Go for it!
Ouch! Oh. Your Highness.
Well, this ought to be good. But while Kirk is in the future getting some smoothness, we will have to complete the opposite of smooth. We want to bring out Amy the Jester. And do not attempt, I enjoin you, do not attempt to analyze what it is that she does. But it's really something unusually confusing. So this is a great point in the show for any of you to need to take a leak to go ahead and avail yourselves accordingly. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you our one and only court jester.
I say, quarantine the Byzantine! Quarantine the Byzantine!
Quarantine the Byzantine!
I'll tell you why. Because from so long ago, should he want to hold your hand or hug you, please tell him no!
No.
Set limits to greed. It's not what you need. As you gain more, fear poverty less. Indeed! Achieving what you desired as you gain more, fear poverty less. Indeed, as I say it again and again, but you must make end of your labor. You do as you did one humilious, like the humidity, rich minds. You flip this freaking lid. Whoa! Quarantine the Byzantine. Quarantine the Byzantine. I say, quarantine the Byzantine. Not a long time ago, he was rich. What a bitch!
Keep going, keep going.
So much Fawkes the way his coins, his loins. Oh, so stingy. He dressed no better than a pauper, and right to the end, he would never bend over backwards. Lend. Quarantine the Byzantine! From so long ago, should he want to hold your hand or hug you, please tell him in his gross disease, no! Quarantine the Byzantine! Quarantine the Byzantine! From so long ago. And don't let him grab or snag you. Please, please, please. Let him and his gross disease go. One more time. Quarantine the Byzantine. Quarantine the Byzantine. So very stingy and mean. Go far, far away where you're not heard or seen. Oh yeah, 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 you did it. Yes, I do. Diddy, dumb, dumb. From all of us to you until kingdom come. Sing it, do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do. Woo!
Several hours later. That was a little peculiar, I will confess, but it's really much more effective in the original Klingon. In any event, alrighty then, let the show continue. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy and bring out the Morris Dancers.
We seem to be missing a few this year. We have the Morris Dancer.
And now for something most unusual. We are the Morris Man.
Thank you very much. As you might recall, some of you perhaps, it was 20 years ago, back in 2001, that the Morris Man, one of us at least, had our first presence here. So it's been 20 years since. So a celebration to that. And that first year, I did a solo jig. So in honor of that 20th anniversary, plus most of the men had some condo timeshare up there, and they had to take care of it. It's a holiday weekend, so here I am once again with the great musician Guido live, but he will play, and I will get jiggy with it right now.
A dance called the Nutting Girl, sort of. Are you going to dance? Capers. I gotta tell you, I've never seen Alan dance that well before.
Oh, yeah.
That was absolutely incredible. Thank you.
It must be the fresh ocean air.
And, you know, it wouldn't be right if we didn't do the Maid of the Mill for you.
The Maid of the Mill.
And I'm going to play an intro and then the chorus. You come in the chorus, and the chorus is, oh, the maid of the mill, the maid of the mill. She would, but she won't, but her sister will. And the second verse is, the maid of the mill, the maid of the mill. She said that she will, but her mother will. So I'm going to play the intro, and you'll pick it up. You're a very responsive audience. God, so good.
Hold it now.
The maid of the mill, the maid of the mill. She said that she won't, but her mother will.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Morris Dancers. And I will ask your pardon in advance because that really stunk. Okay, so what else do we have here? How about some, Hey, wait a minute. What? You hear that? I do believe it's Captain Kirk returning.
Sorry, we had a little issue with the time warp continuum. The warm wind was blowing the spars around and threw off my nabs. So we returned back to 2021. So we shot the smoothness about 40 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, for your musical entertainment, he's a little older now. We have Grammy nominee John Ford Coley. Back from the 1970s, a yacht rock duo, England Dan and John Ford Coley. You've heard of them, ladies and gentlemen, haven't you? And yes, this is the real guy who sang the songs. So trust me when I say. And I'm gonna say it now without hesitation. It's gonna be smooth.
Hey, let me see his record.
Just hold it up to the audience.
Oh, it's worse than I thought. Well, let's see what you got, Coley.
Well, I hope these songs help. Here we go. Just can't sleep, thinking of you, here alone with the moon. Soft and low, the music moans. Can't stop thinking about you, thinking about you. Didn't know it would be so strong, waiting and wondering about you. Didn't know it would last so long. Nights are forever without you. 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 Nights are forever without you.
Holy crap, that's smooth. Cook, you did it.
Why, thank you. Mr. Coley, will you give us yet another smooth?
Well, yes, I can do that. Do I call you Your Highness or Your Royal Highness or Your... Turn on the radio. We'll play Red and Rose. A tune hearts reflecting the fire's glow. And I wish this night would never end. Sunday gonna be my friend. Lying here waiting and wishing I knew when. We'll never have to say goodbye again. We'll never have to
That's great, John. That's great. You know, I don't understand why you did not win that Grammy Award. Okay, hey, let's get the Archbishop of Canterbury up here. Hey, yeah, baby. Yeah. Pray for us sinners and that kind of thing. You know, just pray for us, okay? All right.
Thank you, good sir. My friends, especially the young lady who bought me the beer just before the show.
There's a lot of them.
There are. Don't let worry kill you off. Let the church help. Almighty God, who hast in all ages showed thy power and mercy and not flipped a page, in the miraculous and gracious deliverance of thy church and its protection of righteous and religious kings and states, professing thy holy and eternal truth, from the wicked conspiracies and malicious practices of all the enemies thereof, we yield thee our unfeigned thanks and praise for the wonderful and mighty deliverance of our gracious sovereign, King James and Queen, You know, on second thought, don't worry so much about that prayer. All this smooth rock, yacht rock. Thank you. Yes, I couldn't read the word yacht for a second there. Let's try that again. All this smooth yacht rock is amazing. It makes me ponder the question, is there a God?
My God, man, pull yourself together. You're a bishop.
My name is Frank, and frankly, I don't care.
You know, I kind of agree with you. Maybe we should ditch this place, go to the 1970s, and get some chicks, you know what I mean?
Excuse me, is this mouth smiling?
Hey, last time I saw a mouth like that, it had a hook in it. Hey. You know, it's rough to stay married. My wife kisses the dog on the lips, yet she won't drink from my glass. No. I took my wife to a dog show. She won.
Why, you son of a bitch. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I tell you, I get no respect for my wife. My wife and I, we don't think alike. She donates money to the homeless, and I donate money to the topless, you know? Hey. No, I'm just telling you, one night I came home, I figured, I let my wife come on. I'll play it cool. Let her make the first move. She went to Florida. You know, no respect. My marriage is on the rocks again. My wife just broke up with her boyfriend. True story, you know. One day I came home early from work. I saw a guy jogging naked. I says to the guy, hey, buddy, you know, what are you doing that for? He said, because you came home too early. All right, baby, all right, calm down. I'm an equal opportunity offender. And I'm no better either, you know. Yeah, okay. I went to a massage parlor. It was self-service. Oh, come on, you know. My doctor told me to watch my drinking, so now I drink in front of a mirror. You know, I drink too much, way too much. My doctor drew blood. He ran a tab. You know, I asked my old man if I could go ice skating on the lake. He told me, wait till it gets a little warmer. You know, yeah. My mother never breastfed me. She told me that she only likes me as a friend. No respect for my mother. You think that's bad? My father, he carries around the picture of the kid who came with his wallet. Yeah, it's just no respect for my family either. You know, when I played in the sandbox, no respect for my cat either. When I played in the sandbox, the cat kept covering me up. Yeah. You know, I could tell that my parents hated me. My bath toys were a toaster and a radio. Very electric, you know. Hey, yeah. One year they wanted to make me poster boy for birth control. Yeah, no respect. No, I remember the time I was kidnapped and they sent back a piece of my finger to my father. He said he wanted more proof. Hey, I know a lot of jokes. All right. My uncle's dying wish was to have me sitting on his lap. He he was in an electric chair. Yeah, you know. One time I went to a hotel. I asked the bellhop to handle my bag. He felt up my wife. Yeah, you know. This morning when I put on my underwear, I could hear the Fruit of the Loom guys laughing at me. No respect for my underwear. You know, I'm a bad lover. Once I caught a peeping Tom booing me. Hey. You know, no respect.
My God.
That was awesome.
One more applause for King Badum Bum. All right, I know you're all having a fun time doing stand-up comedy, but we really must get on with the real show. And you'd better find a way to apologize to the Queen. Since the bishop has resigned, we have a substitute. Would you please welcome from the smooth 1970s, a TV show called Saturday Night Live featuring one Father Guido Sarducci.
Thank you very much.
Hey, excuse me.
How you all people doing? You people having a good time? Yes.
Okay, Father, I noticed you're not wearing your red stripes. Did something happen? You were promoted to Monsignor?
They made me shave off my beard. I mean, my mustache. And I wear. It's a political thing. I don't know. They made me. They said they looked like a porn star. So. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, if the wind would stop blowing. Well, it was postponed just a little bit. I think the paperwork got lost somewhere in the, I don't know, but I think what's going to happen is that, I don't know, they're giving me the ring around the bush. I don't know. But I came up with a really great idea. So I was thinking, because we lost 55% of all the parishioners showing up at the churches. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to buy a bunch of trucks, put the shrines in the back of the truck with the rocks and the flowers, and drive around Rome. And then, and then people can just go up, walk out the houses with the masks and stuff, and then donate from there. So I think they might have take that into consideration. So who knows? It's going to be called the Shrinemobile. And then all these cardinals and bishops, when they see all the money we're getting back, because the price of gas is $4.50 a gallon now. Who knows? So I think it's going to be okay. So people just can't afford to drive around and go to go to church and the shrine. So I say, hey, you know what? So let's try that out. The people can't drive to the shrine, so we bring the shrines to the people. So I figure we get these old trucks and take care of everything. $100 a truck. We buy an old truck. Grandpa Guido, Grandpa Sarducci, whatever. And then just we buy the trucks. The Catholic Church got the money. They say they don't, but they do. Trust me, I've seen the books. So, other than that, I think we'd be good. There was nothing to sneeze about. We could make a lot of money. Cry. Go for it.
That was just great, Father.
Forget about it.
But perchance might you have a prayer? I mean, after the fact?
I think I could come up with something. Well, God, I don't know if you're listening or if you got the schedule in your time, but I imagine you must be very, very busy. You got the whole world is in your hand and all that stuff, especially now. But before I go, I just want to say, God, on your behalf of all of us, Thank you for making the universe, and thank you for giving us all the good things, like at the trees, and the animals, and the dogs, especially the dogs. I love the dogs. They're the best, except when you have to pick up their stuff. And to thank you for all the good things that we do in your name, like a charity and a forgiveness. That's the idea we should never come up with that, sure, that, well, forgiveness, not everybody, yeah. So on behalf of all of us, thank you very much. We really mean it. Amen. Oh, by the way, I'm missing a Monsignor Haywood. Has anybody seen Monsignor Haywood? He's on my right here. I don't know if he's at the bar, but it's Monsignor Haywood.
Haywood who?
I forgot his last name. Monsignor Haywood. Jablomi. Oh, thank you. If you see him...
He's at the bar.
So God bless everybody.
Good night, kids. His Holiness Father Guido Sarducci, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a hand. Now, it says here it's probably a good time to have a shrink, Your Lowness. So let us please ask of our resident psychiatrist, Dr. Poon, to give us a little assistance in that department.
Yes, it is I. It is I, Dr. Poon. Dr. Ty Poon. I'm back to bring my fresh perspective onto the show. I also have a Guy Fawkes poem to share. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Yes, okay. Cake, cake, cake. Copper, copper, copper. Oil boiler roaster. A bit of bread and toaster. Hole in my stocking, hole in my shoe, hole in my hat where my hair peeps through. If you haven't got copper, silver will do. If you haven't got silver, well, God bless you. Okay. Well, wasn't that good anyway, but,
Hey, what kind of a name is Poon anyway?
I told you last year it's Comanche. Hold on 1 second.
Must be a patient.
I'm in the middle of a show right now. I'll have the kids, I'll have the boys call you later. All right. Yep, bye.
All right, Dr. Poon. That's great. Hey.
My kid's mom. Told you last year it's Comanche. I knew that was going to happen. I've consulted once again with the great Dr. John Healy, PhD. He and I are in agreement that with the world in such turmoil, we need more and more and more therapy. Therapy. Yes. Isn't that right, Dr. Healy?
Went to the bathroom.
Okay. My ex-wife's on the phone. He's in the bathroom. Anyway.
Hey, you need a psychiatrist.
Stand up and take a bow, Dr. Healy, even though you're in the bathroom. White first, please. We have failed to really lay out for you the relationship of the king and queen. He has been with many women. Yes, and she only with him. Really? There's no excuse for his behavior. He must apologize. We must remember the words of the song written by Todd Rundgren and performed by John Ford Coley called Love is the Answer. It went to number 10 on the pop charts and number 1 on the AC charts in 1979. Let us pause for a moment to dig deep into the recesses of the king's heart. John, if you'll help us out, please.
I'll do anything to help. is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. Who knows what someday we all hope to sky. We're all homeless boys and girls, and we are never. It's such a lonely, lonely, lonely world. People turn their heads and walk on by. Tell me, is it more just another try? Light in the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. Tell me you're alive, just a time when what are the chances? Has surveyed in your heart for the answers. And when you feel afraid, you've lost your way. When you're all alone, and when you're far from home, when you're down and out, your hopes run out, when you need a friend, when you're needy in love, we got to love one another. Light up the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. Light up the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Let it shine, shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. How about that, everybody? All of a sudden, everybody's happy again.
Guy Fawkes, Guy. Hit him in the eye. Hang him on the lamppost and there let him die. Umbrella down the cellar. There I saw a naked fella. Burn his body, save his soul. Please give me a lump of coal. If a lump of coal won't do, please give me a halfpenny. Then that'll do. Then up and down the drapery, round and round the market square, till I get to Merryfair, where I'll spend my halfpenny. Rumor, pumpadary, prick his heart and burn his body, and send his soul to purgatory.
Give me a minute. Guy Fawkes, Guy. My brave lads remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. We will drink, smoke, and sing, boys. And our bellies they shall ring, boys. And here's health to our king, boys. For he shall not be forgot.
Get on the microphone. Go ahead, Mark.
Crier, page 25 in the middle.
I thought, well, okay, all right, we're back. Excuse me. Does anybody remember November?
No.
October the 9th.
Yes, but the town council says it's too cold in November and won't give us a permit.
Hey, I have to interrupt and give everyone up here who's over 21, if you'd like to take one of these, we have to do a social. So if you're over 21, Gonzo's in.
Hell yeah.
What is it?
It's a shot of the doctor.
All right, okay.
For those of you who have been here when I DJ, you'll understand. All right, on the count of 3, put up whatever cocktails you have, and we're going to do a little social to the king and to the queen, or to Guy Fawkes. On the count of 3, say social. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. Anyway, give it up for the Windjammer staff for bringing out that round. That round was on the house.
Crier, go ahead. Shall we proceed?
Yes.
Let's do, shall we? And now we bring out Lord Hamilton because he knows how to walk on stilts, although not tonight for obvious insurance purposes. And Caswell wanted him to play because he says he really is funny. Not as funny as Sir Richard used to be, and certainly not as pickled, but still funny. Therefore, I now give you, drum roll please. Wait for it. Be patient now. Wait for it. Just a little longer. Wait for it. Wait for it. Lord Hamilton!
Woo, Jesus! Wait a minute.
You want me to hold your drink?
No.
What were you thinking?
Let's break the ice, shall we? Where's the biggest grape in the world? Anyone?
Biggest grape.
Anyone? Anyone biggest grape?
No.
Grape Britain.
Lord Hamilton, if you hurry this along, there is a bar open after the show.
Yes, okay. I was tired of my lady. We'd been together too long. Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, then I'm the love that you looked for. Write to me and escape. I didn't think about my lady. I know that sounds kinda mean, but me and my old lady had fallen into the same old dull routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and though I'm nobody's poet, I thought I wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I love the health food. I am into champagne. I got to meet you by tomorrow noon and go through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's where we'll plan our escape. Thank you, people. See you later.
That's what you call a smooth movement, ladies and gentlemen.
Smooth.
Let's give it up one more time for Lord Hamilton, the lesser.
All right, let's get serious. Bring forth the accused.
treasure we say this. A happy face off Fawkes' head. A mandrake's voice whose tunes are cries so piercing that the hearer died. Moaned like an ape, his innate spite. Being to mock those he cannot bite.
Powder plot is not forgot. 'Twill be remembered by many a sot.
And now, an obligatory classic delivered by Lady Wilson. If you would, please, chop chop.
Well, it's not far down to paradise, at least not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Believe me, it's not far to Never Never Land, no reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Believe me, sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream in the wind to carry me, and soon I will be free.
Such a smooth poem. Goosebumps all over. Not. And now, my lords and ladies, the main event, the trial of Guy Fawkes. Prosecuting for the king, Sir Edward Coke et al.
Good morning, Worm, Your Honor. Wait, right? Wrong show. Wait for it. Your Majesty.
Yeah.
Here stands the accused.
Oh, take him to the tower.
We haven't got a tower.
No tower? Why the hell am I not notified about these things?
The task before us, my lords and ladies, to prove that this man, Guido Fawkes, did attempt to kill our beloved king, is an easy one. For before us stands a man so ridden with guilt and sin that not even hell would accept his petition. The details of how the other conspirators were rounded up need not concern us here. Tonight, we focus our attention solely on Guy Fawkes. Indeed, the evidence is clear that 13 men, including Chief Architect, the soon-to-be deceased Robert Catesby, did conspire to blow up the House of Parliament whilst the King and all members were attending. Thomas Wintour spoke in his confession that the accused told him, quote, the nature of the disease required so sharp a remedy, and asked me if I would give consent. I told him yes in this, and what else soever, if he resolved upon it, I would venture my life. End quote. Do you deny these events?
I deny nothing! I have the right to preserve our faith!
Do you have the right to commit murder?
I object!
What do you object to?
I object to taking a girl out on a date, buying her an expensive dinner, and, she won't put out. It's just me.
All right, hey, that's a fair point.
Okay, thank you.
That's a fair point, but it's still overruled. Continue, Sir Edward.
Thank you, your ass clownness.
Got a point
I
there.
now present the leader of our royal guard, Lord Buzzy Knabbit.
Thank you. The matter that is now to be offered to you, my lords, the commissioners, and to the trial of you, the knights and gentlemen of the jury, is a matter of blowing the Parliament sky high and of Treason! Treason! Yes. But treason of such horror and monstrous nature that before now the tongue of man never delivered, the ear of man never heard, the heart of man never conceited, nor the malice of hellish or earthly devil ever practiced. For if it be abominable to murder the least, if to touch God's anointed be to no, not that way, but this is a G-rated show. To oppose themselves against God, if by blood to subvert princes, states, and kingdoms be hateful to God and man, as all true Christians must acknowledge. Page turn. Then how much more than too monstrous shall all Christian hearts judge the horror of this treason, to murder and subvert such a king, such a queen, such a prince, such a progeny, such a state, and such a government. So complete and absolute that God approves. The world admires, all true English hearts honor and reverence. The conspirators and their disciples only envies and maligns. Maligns.
Admiral on the deck.
Admiral. Your Majesty, we know these facts, that after the warning letter reached the king, and we submit this letter as Prosecutor Exhibit 1, Sir Thomas Knevitt was sent to search the basement and found this man claiming to be Mr. Johnson. Yeah, a pitiful alias. This proves prosecutor's point that Mr. Johnson, who is Fawkes, claimed that this plot and revealing evidence of 36 barrels of gunpowder found behind him was of his intention and all of his own idea.
In addition to the powder was an unusually large pile of 1,000 billets and 500... Kaz, I'm a teacher in a public school. I can't really say this.
This is 1605 Britain. It meant different things then.
500 faggots for burning.
Hey. This is a family-friendly show.
I'm a bomber and offended.
Yes. You are correct, Admiral. My apologies for stepping on your line. Indeed, on Mr. Fawkes' person was found a watch, slow matches, and touchwood. That alone we should burn him for. The accused stated that if he had seen Sir Thomas sooner, he would have blown him. Page 10. Up. House, himself, and all.
Now, Fawkes, tell us your tale of woe. Tell us the Jesuit involvement. Who amongst them were of the plot? Answer me now.
Answer him.
I would rather die.
We will arrange so death will be granted. Let it be written. Let it be done.
Concerning this grounded Romanist and corrupted scholar of so irreligious and traitorous a school, the matter conspired was, first, to deprive the king of his crown, second, to murder the king, the queen, and the prince, thirdly, to stir rebellion and sedition in the kingdom. Fourthly, to bring a miserable destruction amongst the subjects.
Someone get this man a Prozac.
Where was the thanking?
Fifthly, to get the guy in the row that keeps booing, I see you. Fifthly, to continuously run out of tartar sauce. But sixthly, to change, alter, and subvert. You know, Caswell, those are all synonyms.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Change, alter, and subvert the religion here established.
It's good. It's a good one.
Seventhly, to open the town of Westerly to...
Here it comes.
Banking people from...
Don't do it.
Connecticut. 860-203. Control yourselves. I know that they are horrific people, but control yourselves.
Now you really hate me, huh?
Eighthly, passing gas in the vicinity of the monarchy. The most heinous crime of all.
Connecticut people are known to do that when they come to Westerly.
It appears to your lordships and to the rest of the most honorable and grave assembly that these are the greatest treasons that were ever plotted in England and concern the greatest king that ever was of England.
Yes, I know, yeah.
Greatest.
By the way, hey, who the hell are you? You just hang around with Fawkes all the time?
I am Robert Catsby, and I came up with the plot to kill the king.
Burn him!
Okay. Well, I never heard of you. Get out of here.
Now, Guido Fawkes, hearing the charges leveled against you, namely conspiring to kill the king and Parliament, as well as the willful destruction of property, what had thee to say for thyself in defense?
You have no authority to examine me. Yes, I did intend to blow the king and the lords straight to the heavens. No, I have no regrets except that I did not succeed. The devil and not God was responsible for the discovery of the plot. In fairness, I did not even seek to warn my own Catholic peers.
Oh, you're a champion. Champion man, Fawkes.
I would have been content to pray for them. And to all my fellow Scots, I would have been content to blow you all back to Scotland. Including you, Jared Butler. Yeah. Craig Ferguson, get back to Scotland. You hear what I'm saying? As you so eloquently stated on my behalf, Mr. Cook, a dangerous disease requires a dangerous remedy. I confess that a practice in general was first told to me against His Majesty for the relief of the Catholic cause, and not invented by myself, you see. I was first told of this about Easter last by Thomas Wintour, and three other gentlemen were of the plot. Robert Gatesby, Robert Gatesby, where did he go? Go on.
I think
Thomas Percy and John Wright. It was Gatesby. It was Gatesby who propounded to have the deed done by gunpowder and making a mine under the upper house of Parliament, you see.
What was he in V for Vendetta? You treasonous bastard! Have you no shame?
No, well, listen, shut your pie hole, Buzzy, and relax. Since this is where religion had been unjustly suppressed, this place right here in Westerly, Rhode Island, it was fittest that justice and punishment should be executed here. Here. After this, we began work which proceeded smoothly until you, Buzzy Nevitt, found us. Where'd he go? He's hiding again. Since I undertook this action, I do every day pray to God that He might perform that which might be for the advancement of the true faith and the saving of my own soul. No, I shall make no apologies to you, Your Majesty.
Testify.
My courage is high. I fear not what you bastardly English will do to me. From hell's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake, in my hair and my eyes, I spit my last breath at thee.
Hey, behold the heart of a traitor. You know, since you would not speak, and you gave me no respect at all, I ordered that the gentler tortures be first used unto you.
What?
Et sic per gradius ad mea tenditur. And yeah, I went to school. I know what that stuff means. And so, by degrees proceeding to the worst, you put on a Roman resolution. You showed bravery, Fawkes.
Oh.
Wait, what? Thank you. Actually, I don't want to talk to you no more, you empty-headed animal trough wiper. I fart in your general direction, King. Your mother was a hamster.
What?
And your father smelled the elderberry.
Yeah, you profane this court with your mouth and that overplayed reference.
All right. Hey, Coke, calm down, will you? Calm down. You're new this year. Take it easy. All right? I'm impressed with your... Listen up now. I'm impressed with your resolve, Guido Fawkes. But you yourself laid the net that caught you. Now determining that you are indeed a traitor, I pronounce you guilty of all charges today. That's right. Come on. All charges. I sentence you, Guido Fawkes, to die. Yeah. First, this gets pretty gross now, you know. First by hanging until partially dead. And then by burning. And this sentence is to be carried out immediately, and, you know, this is my decree. So let's do it.
It is the decision of the court and the fire marshal that we shall not burn him yet, that you should be perished by fire. Prepare for his execution in several days.
Six Semper Tyrannis! I wave my private parts at your days. You cheesy lot of second-hand donkey bottom biters. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that means either.
Hey, I'm no idiot. I should just, take you and...
Well, let's just listen, King. Let's just calm down. If you truly want to be known as smooth, you don't have to kill Fawkes.
Hey, what?
I mean,
Thanks, Doc.
He's just doing his thing. You know? He's just doing it. Yeah? Okay, all right.
Bomb here.
Let's just have John Ford Coley sing us a few yacht rock classics and that everyone knows here, and light a fire. There's only a couple of things, except we're not lighting a bonfire. But, well, I didn't make that decision. Yeah. I mean, that is why we're here, to have a good time, listen to some great music. Light a fire.
You know, when you're right, you're right. We're at the beach, and the girls are here. Let's party. Turn up the music. Everyone's gonna get laid.
Hello, yeah, it's been a while. Not much. How about you? Not sure why I called, but guess I really just wanted to talk to you. And I was thinking maybe later on we could get together for a while. It's been such a long time, and I really do miss your smile. I'm not talking about moving, and I don't want to change your life. But there's a warm wind blowing, the stars were real, and I'd really love to see you tonight. Could go walking through any park, take a drive along the beach, or stay at home and watch TV. You see, it really doesn't matter much to me. I'm not talking about you, and I don't want to change
and John Ford Coley at Musqueamican Beach for you tonight. See you next time. Thank you.
Nice job, Caswell Cook, with the script. Yeah.